Hello everyone. Welcome. I hope you're having a great day, a great evening. So let's get started. Let's get back at where were we? Okay. So, is it anyone out there? Oh, I should check the sound. It was broken the other day. So, yeah, I'm not sure. Let's go. Yeah. So I'm going to go and start editing this website. Let me move, or just put it below, right? I want to show what's the main goal immediately right here. Once we open, yeah. So free and number 3 area. Okay, so we're all good. How is all of this? Yeah. Yup. Let's go. Come and say hi or something. Okay, da. I wanted to pop out the chat, but unfortunately it's not doing so. It's not helping, so yeah, never mind. Okay, so CD docs was it? Yup, and then npm run dev. I wanna edit that page right there in local. So we would use it like so, and that's it. I want to exactly say what's self-hosting, what's the goal of the project. And for that, I think there's no place like the landing page, right? So what is Alfredo? Yeah. So we will have some cards, icons. I don't know what the icons are or what they're gonna be, but I do know. Yeah. I have to open some apps and yeah. Okay. For A. What's Joplin? This is available for self-hosting as well? Oh, okay. This sounds really nice. Huh. I didn't know about this one. There are hundreds of them, so of course I don't know about all of them. Yeah. Oh, and with a native application. That's something, all right. Oh, this is the doc as in documentation. Oh, Code Mirror, they do it themselves. Okay. Okay. So, let's get back and what are the topics I want to provide? Mm, yeah, so this, let's hope the camera doesn't freeze. Okay, we seem good to go. So I'll primarily want to show that, so there's the one-click store, one-click app store, install apps with one click. Yeah, that's the goal. And the goal would be, let me find a new tab. Oh, yeah. So I think there's the, oh yeah, I even called it self-hosted Felix by that time. So, where do I change this name? It seems I don't. Yeah, I don't care much for now, but indeed it would be nice to change. Is it anyone out there? Let me know. Say hi. I'm feeling alone. Yeah, so I'm probably going with Excalibur on this one. Yeah, I even can have both, of course. Yeah, this was in the other day. But can I put this background in? Oh, so this is the presentation. Yeah, that's nice. But what if I want to show it white or gray or... Not much settings, huh? Okay, so I would expect to... Yeah, so to find stuff. So this is the App Store. Install apps with one click. I guess I can say it like so. And then there's the... I don't know. Git applications for experienced users. Install your own Docker Compose, Swarm, and Podman apps, right? I mean, there could be more, so I don't know exactly how to say this, but Git templates or app templates, which is like a default thing. So how am I gonna say this? Yeah, so yeah, I'll ask ChatGPT here on the side to create a grid of applications. Just it can be a nice way of showing. With a sense of continuity. Yeah, let's see. So no one's there, no one say anything. Yeah, all good. Top chat, no. Live chat, all messages are visible. Pop out chat, yeah, no way. It seems no way. Okay, let's continue. Yeah, so app git applications. So for example, I don't know, so like WordPress, Astro, and more like so it's like app templates. So applications, so custom git applications and git app template install apps with one click. Yeah, so it's like choose from an extensive library of self-hosted applications. They know when, yeah. So but I'll for now NA10 was yeah, one of those. I don't know, Uptime, Kuma, Umami Analytics, or Plausible. Yeah, something like that. So install your own Docker Compose and Podman stacks. Applications that are on a Git repo. And so those are applications that are on a Git repository. Let me bring some sound, because at least while there's no one there, it makes me company, gets me company. Okay, so let's go with Lo-Fi Hip Hop Radio. Here we go. Would that be okay? What's the problem? Does it have to be text, like only text? Slot. Why wouldn't the BR? Why would the BR break this? Oh, because it has a right. Yeah. Install apps with one click. Ready to use, ready. meetup left, yeah. Yeah, but I think, yeah, those are also needed. So because of the Git repository and choose from a variety of plate, yeah. Does this sound well to you? Yeah, so we can have more. There's anything, directives, base row. I don't know if many people use. I just tried it. I'm not sure exactly if this is enough. Yeah, so maybe some picture would be nice, but I also don't like to take advantage or use something that, yeah, but these are templates for Portainer, right? So I think all good, but also I would want to find a good one. Yeah, let it be for now. Yeah, it's more important to do something. Yeah. Okay. What happened? Axios Vito MG. Okay, so where were we? We were going to, yeah, so we can already connect. We already have the key, so we can install this and connect there. Yeah. actually. Hey, Pick and Flow. Good evening. How are you doing, man? Just now I realized. I don't know if you're there for long. How's your day? How's it going? Wait a moment. Yeah. I'm trying to remember. You moved from New York to where was it? Texas, was it? How's it over there? I'm not sure if it was Texas. Okay, so the diagram. What do you mean the diagram? Which one? Because maybe I was in this screen in that moment, was it? Kentucky, yes, Kentucky Fried Chicken. Yes, I remember now. Yeah. Getting a bit warm. Oh, does it do cold? Yeah, so probably colder than Texas, I guess, of course. Does it snow? And what was the workflow? Oh, the background. Okay, so what was this? I don't remember. I think it was in the first one. Oh, okay, so I'm starting to remember something. So this was an explanation regarding on how Alfredo is working. Oh yeah, it was the workflow. I then decided, yeah, just to keep it in text. So the workflow on steps that are to be implemented / ported. Of course, I'm changing something for sakes of simplicity and new stuff. So this is the Alfredo application that might live on the deployment server. So this is the deployment server, and basically Alfredo that could be living here, installed on the same if you just want one, or Alfredo outside. You first go to this server, right? And then you copy paste the bash command into there. It installs the SSH key, and that's it. That's step number 1. Step number 2 is to set up a non-root user in Docker group, but then I decided lately to even change this, and it should start with a non-root user from the beginning. And yeah, and then I was just analyzing for a little bit, and then this VPS is so that for more hardened setups, you might just want 80 and 443 open to the world. So if you want to SSH to a VPS A, you use a jump server that you go inside this server, and only this server IP is allowed there, and also they're on a private network, and it has the SSH port, which might differ from 22, so it's a jump server, a bastion server. I guess that's the name as well. So yeah, this is kind of messy right now. Yeah, we snow not crazy amounts like in more northern states. Oh, okay. Cool, so yeah, summer warm is nice. Just to clarify, because I'm not even sure there are more, Pick and Flow, are you contributing to Coolify? Are you Peak Labs dev on Twitter or not? Because I was thinking so, because I was watching Peak, but I was not sure. So yeah. Oh, it's it's merged already, so yeah. Okay, cool. So we already have access to the server, and let's remind all of that. So we will go to the tests and get what we need to test, and cd local VM. Oh, exactly. So the local VM, exactly. So we are going to go into cd local VM, and we will hit run. And oh, it's a different person. Sorry for my confusion. I am not confident enough in my code to contribute to open source. Hey, are you crazy or what? No, if any contribution is valid, maybe you will not do the next version of Laravel. Me neither. But hey man, if you want to start, just let me know. We'll find something for sure. So we're gonna run VM destroy, and this will delete the local VM, and we are going to run VM create, and it will be a fresh new VM. I put there some keys automatically, but we don't need that. Probably. Yeah, and I have to find like a snapshot or something like that. This takes forever. Yeah, just. So someone is trying to log in and to the chat, and it wasn't able, so let me just reply. Profile and my posts, and let me grab the YouTube link. Wasn't able, so let me just reply. Here we go. Okay, so let's get back. We have a running VM, and can we log in? I can't remember. Yes, we can. Oh, right, we were just checking if that SSH key was there. So what we have here is Alfredo@dev, which is a key that is on the GitHub, and it's for connecting from our machine to there. It's pre-installed because Cloud Init, Cloud Config takes care of that. Sorry, just a second. So we have these keys added to a user called Alfredo and to the root user. That's why I could log in like so with an SSH thing. I was just going to run the test for the invite link that it should work. So run tunnel, which will connect to the machine, but with something else, with a reverse tunnel, so that my machine on 8080 will be accessible on the host, on the server, by going to localhost 8080. This is not needed anymore. I was going to make like a connection, and I might in the future. So you see, this is the Laravel application which is running. Because then we might say to the Laravel app, hey, I just ran the command. So that's the only reason. That's it. So we want here to run our generate. Yeah, we don't have it here, so let me find it. It should be here or no? Test SSH. Yeah, it shouldn't work because we still didn't connect to it. Oh, I have to go into the container, of course. So if I try to SSH into there, I cannot. But after, yeah, it's not possible. So PHP artisan up. We have generate invitation link. So app generate, oh, and the ID of the server, which is 1, it's in the database headers. So if I was to paste this code in the server, it could be in the cloud. Yeah, we can now continue, because what did this do? It installed the SSH key, the new one, which was just generated when for this invitation, or for the server, sorry. So now if I were to try and connect via SSH, I should be able. Hey Leandro, how are you doing? Hope fine. Oh, and I wasn't able to connect, so this is an issue. Let me find something. So Pick was asking, so using your VM solution, does that give more power than container, or just prefer it over Docker? Oh no, Pick, so what's happening here is that for local development, I don't want to be connecting to a cloud provider and always be making more servers just to try the thing. Even so, it's not very expensive, it's tedious and work and blah blah blah, and it's not very automatable. So what I'm doing is I run Alfredo on my machine, and also a VM that I can create and destroy programmatically with a command. So this is to simulate the cloud server, and yeah, so that's it. It's to reproduce the whole environment. And I'm not happy. I know why. I was blocking so much time on the other day. So I'm gonna go and run VM info, because the credentials are not the credentials, the IP probably changed. Oh, it's not possible here. So yeah, it's multipass, the command multipass info, and Alfredo test server is running on 6510, and most likely how are you doing, Leandro? Let me know. How's your day? And most likely, if I were to artisan tinker, and if I were to check server equals server find 1. Oh, damn it. Why? Sometimes it does, I think. So let me tell you that yes. So that's the IP address. So server public IPv4 equals this IP address. That's it. So server save. That's it. So if I were to try to connect to the right IP, yes, we're logged in. Yeah. So pick if you want to check what's the possibilities. Yeah. Oh, but I guess you know what's the containers, right? Yeah. It's possible to do so many. Yeah. And I want to make them like very maintainable, not just dumping a compose in a VPS and then the user will have to manage for itself. No, I want to manage backups, restores, upgrades, moving to another VPS, whatever. Yeah. Hey Sean, glad you joined. I gave my Sean is saying I gave myself mold poisoning this afternoon by crawling under my house to find the broken PEX hose, but I am based. Oh no. Sorry about that. Okay, so we have the SSH connections. So should we go now to the UI? I'm kind of postponing it just to be sure, but we are already connecting to the server, right? Oh, so you don't know the context, right, Sean? So what we're doing is you can check getalfredo.com, and it's a self-hosting assistant. So we can install apps with one click. So those kind of apps, did I close it? Yeah. So all kind of apps already available in some licensing which allow for self-hosting. And maybe if you like them, then you can go to the cloud providers and such. Some others are only for self-hosting, etc. Yeah, so it's to install those kind of applications. And for advanced users, we might want to install our own compose applications or some templates that are really common. And yeah, so I did this because I'm back at streaming for chatbots and AI. I want to install N8N and other stuff, and I don't feel a good product out there, and I've tried so many. So yeah, I started building because I didn't want to set up a Jenkins or something just for me. So Sean is working on a VS Code extension in Rust. Seems a hard task. At least for me, it would be. Yeah. What's the extension for? Yeah. I'm curious now. Okay, so let's go. So we now can connect to it. We should make the workflow. But yes, I wanted to change the IP address and all. Maybe we could go into some UI. I guess we can. Okay. First time Inertia 2.0 and React. I'm a beginner. So let's go. You installed multipass? What do you mean, Sean? It is actually a piece of an IDE I am writing. Oh, okay. Tell us more. Pick and Flow said, gotcha, makes sense. What did I want? Yeah, go to the application, damn it. Is it running? What IP? Yeah, we should like automate something. So it's 8080. 8080. Hey, Pick, if you want to contribute with something, you can, man. If you want to get the ball rolling on open source, we can find a really small task so that it's that it all makes sense for you, and then we evolve from there. I mean, I installed the multipass you were using. Oh, right, but because of this project, would you want to try it locally right now, or are you using multipass for other things? Yeah, so you'll use the IDE. Okay, nice. Leandro, nice. Patricio, just checking out what you're cooking on this night. I need to go now. Time to take care of kids. Happy coding. Thank you for joining, Leandro, and have a good evening. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so this is the dashboard, and I think... Oh, you're going to install something. Cool. So what do we want to see on the dashboard? We want to see our list of servers, right? Maybe some metrics, and then a list of servers. That's what we're going to do. And you know what? Today we'll be vibe coding and the front end. Yeah, I wouldn't want to make React from scratch. No, stop. So it's something to test. Yeah, okay, so let's go. I'm using Cloud Code. And that's it. There's already, something. Let's see what comes up. So, resources, JS, pages, dashboard. In this file, let's build a list of servers, each one represented by a card, on a card, or by a card, with its basic info and status. Let's see what comes up with. Now I'm going to install something. How can I tip you? Oh, Sean, you'll actually be my first tipper. I don't even have a way to tip, man. But let's find one. That would be so awesome. Just thank you. It's not for the money, man. I'm not trying to make this professionally, but yeah, it could be someday. Let me find on Twitch, because I set up something already on not on Streamlabs. I set up the multi-stream, and there's already a support the channel thing. Sponsor me on GitHub. Yes, actually I think it's already turned on. GitHub sponsors. But hey man, you don't have to do it, man. I'm so excited. Make $1. I don't... GitHub Copilot is available for free. That shouldn't be it. Oh no, I still didn't configure that. I should someday. Let me check if I could. Oh, profile details, what's missing? OMG, it's still not. Thank you, Sean. Oh no, I cannot believe that you wanted to tip it. I don't have a way. Let me find the, on YouTube, there's a link already. Should be on the description. Happy New Year to you. Just to see if it works, but maybe it's more trouble to you than anything. I'll set up GitHub sponsors, I have to do it. Oh, built Windows.js in the past. I thought it was... it seems I removed it. Sorry, man. Thank you so much, Sean. Really appreciate it. Oh man, it's already wanting to serve the servers. Yeah, I forgot. I wanted to say no backend code. I wanted to do that myself. And Sean, you know that with multipass, did you check the things you can do with cloud config? You can set up machines immediately, and yeah, programmatically you can do a bunch of stuff. I guess, let me see. We could like before, right? I wanted to check like for the automated testing if we could like clone a machine. Yeah, and we can like we set up one, I clone it to some name, I restore, blah blah blah. Yeah, and I probably will have to find some gnarly setup to test it locally. GitHub Actions won't do it, I think. Yeah, thank you, Sean. You're juggling too many things. Yeah, I know the feeling. So you're doing Rust, you like low-level languages. Yeah, I would be down into something like that. Maybe Go, which seems easier to probably make like a small agent that would run the long-running tasks, because I don't want to do it in Bash. You use LXD for containerization. That's something like Proxmox, is that right? I'm not like mega expert in DevOps. I like to think I know a little. And hypervisors and that sorts of things, but for a long time I don't do heavy stuff on that. Just Ubuntu and Docker, yeah. I came from PHP, remember we were talking on the GitHub earlier? Yes, of course I do. Mantin Blade, yeah, totally, yeah. You open sourced the repo for me. You put it, yeah. Oh, Firecracker. Oh, so that's like the mini VM, like Lambdas and Fly.io and so on, right? That's cool, man. That's cool. LXD. Multiple repos. Yes, runs Ubuntu, blah blah blah, yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's like for Fly. It's for the lambdas in serverless, right? Also Firecracker for the runtime. That's why they're so safe and all, because they're VMs, right? It's not containers. Oh, 5 repos. You open source like... Oh, that was crazy, man. Thank you so much. I have to check it. Later. I did enjoy Mantin, but I don't know if I can play with something without Tailwind by now at the moment. I'm using this block note for 2 private projects with Mingle. And what is this? This is like an editor. Like Notion, right? You can like drop blocks, you make your own custom blocks, blah blah blah. It's like TipTap but already set up, right? And with a company behind, so they do lots of stuff. ID Reels. Hello, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much. Oh, and Nuno, you raided me again. Thank you so much, man. Thank you, bro. So because of Blocknote, I used Mantin. It's also possible to interchange Mantin for ShadCN, but actually, yeah, I think they glue very well with Filament where it's being used, etc. But the little I used Mantin, I missed Tailwind. So yeah. Oh. What did I call you? Wasn't it Sean? Maybe I'm replying to someone else, you know? Hey, Artur, welcome to the stream. Yo, tá-se bem? That's Portuguese, I think. Francisco, hey, hello. Good evening. Blocknote looks very cool. We'll check it out. Yeah, Peak, let me know. I have some crazy stuff already done with it. Oh, and you can actually check it out because the repo is open. I deprecated it actually because I found out Claude Code. I was actually making my own AI assistant for coding. So I could like mention different rule files. I could mention different files, have control on the prompts and all that. But that's a story for other day. Basically, these text areas, those inputs are block nodes, so you can check how to use them here. So, of course, mingle and block node, yeah. And I was using the Mantine version, so that's for Sean. Arthur C03, does it have support for Arch? What do you mean, support for Arch? I guess you speak about Arch Linux, but what would be having support for Arch? Yeah, Arch Linux, got it. Would that be LXD? Because Sean, which is on the YouTube chat, is the expert in this. Install it in Arch. Oh, the assistant, it's web. RubberDuck is web. So it's a Laravel application that you put on your disk and it has access to your other folders. And I then regretted this architecture because to make a native application in Electron, in native PHP and so on, I would have to, yeah, it's in Laravel, VDV Coder. First time chatter, welcome. My name is Patricio, everyone. I'm a full stack developer. I love Laravel, I love JavaScript, AI, Docker, DevOps, and yeah, I love too many things probably. I love what I do. And the stream today is about developing a self-hosting assistant. It's not AI, I'm trying to clarify that. It's a dashboard with App Store for installing hundreds of applications, and for advanced users we can install our own Compose stacks and Swarm and Podman, and also there will be also for Git applications some common templates like VitPress, Starlight, Node.js, some standard things, right? I don't want to get too much into self-hosting in the pure sense of hosting. Yeah, because I do that with the advanced part, and that's it. I don't foresee to make it much bigger, but it all depends on time. Time will tell. So RubberDuck AI, let's get over that. Yeah. Oh, let's restart. So local VM is running. There should be one server on the database. And how was your days, guys? Is there an Astro website? What's an Astro website? Arthur, sorry. So Sean is launching a web-based IDE. Ah, interesting. And could I... Oh, Alfredo website is a Astro website. Yeah, it's a Starlight actually. So it's based on Astro, specifically for documentation. Starlight, you should know it. I think probably if you know Astro well, you probably know this as well. I'm going to launch web-based IDE, block node. Yeah, I actually I'm thinking of making a package to use block node within Laravel, and even making a mingle version. For everyone who doesn't know, I also released the package which is called mingle.js. Hey Jask, Thank you for follow, man. Thank you so much. Welcome, welcome. So I built Mingle.js, which is a package that allows us to have JavaScript components amongst Laravel apps, specifically Livewire. But it doesn't have to be Livewire. It could also be Blade. I just happen to like Livewire a lot because it allows to communicate with the backend very easily. And yeah, but I could expand it to regular Blade, and Blocknote is something I will probably with time make that under the Mingle thing. Sean is saying Mingle.js is just awesome, simple, and amazing. Thank you, Sean. Thank you so much for the kind words. Okay, so let's get back at our development a little bit, and we are going to but we should already have model server yet. Yeah, so we have one. So we should by now be getting a template, a server, and we are not. So let's see what's going on. So what did Claude change? We are vibe coding today a little bit. We are vibe coding. So what did Claude change? Oh, you made a route specifically for that? Oh no, it was already there. So servers will include server, and dashboard should have servers and server card. Okay, let's see. It's imported, not used. Okay, I'm kind of new to TypeScript as well, so let's go slowly with that. So servers, why don't we have it? Yeah, I don't like semicolons. Don't we get servers? It's not. Oh, maybe I'm so silly. What do you think if we start npm vid server? What do you think? Will it go better? Let me remove public and build, right? Because this way I would know immediately, right? So if I were to npm run dev, I would be able to see it with new JavaScript, and there we go. So our add server, yeah, there's no, okay. So what did he do? So like the IP address, username and port, and view details not found. Okay, that's cool. Server status overview is not needed. Oh, damn it. I don't know if I'm gonna like React. Honestly, I put it on this project because I think it's going to be so short, the project, so small, that I could deal with this. And I can with a small component, but the full application, I think it's just too much. I just felt it now, like, yeah, live. What do you guys like? React for the front ends? Okay, so the dashboard will come here. And server, it's this line. React is easy, Sean is saying. Yeah, Vue is also easy. Thing is, maybe I'm more used to it, but yeah, I just love React with Options API. Not sure if you... Tuono though? I don't get it. Francisco is moving from Vue to React. Oh no, also you. Tuono plus story. Tuono plus story. Oh, so that's why the web IDE and all. What is Tuono? Full stack web. Oh, Rust. Yeah, Tori is Rust, right? Yeah. Got it. Yeah, got it. So TypeScript and yeah, Next.js like routing, probably the app router or the file router. Yeah, got it. Okay, so this server status overview. No, I don't want that. So this is our stack. Optional server stats or activity. No, so we're gonna get rid of this. And how are you enjoying, Francisco, the React move? Yeah, so I think I'm okay with this. Yeah, but I want to move this into its own controller. Artisan make controller, and that would be the dashboard controller or servers controller. It's dashboard controller. Dashboard controller. Again, I keep forgetting. Go inside container. Yeah. Okay, so routes web, we are going to get this, and we are going to get like so, and we are changing it with dashboard controller. Are we making it invocable? Probably, yeah. Oops, what did I do? Not as alias, let us just simplify. And dashboard controller. So we're not vibe coding, right? Invoke. But I don't know what I feel about vibe coding. What do you guys think about vibe coding? I know it's probably, we spoke about this 200 times in the last 2 months, but Francisco is enjoying React a lot. How much AI are you using with it? That's what honestly made me started to look at it, because of how much the AI can help me, because of how much they know about it. So that's the reason. Sean saying it's coding. Vibe coding is just a new tool. Well, what's vibe coding for you? Because by vibe coding, I'm saying, yeah, I understand it as a new tool, like you're saying, for sure. If we like mix and match, if we go to AI, then yeah, we control the thing, etc. But I think vibe coding actually is like not coding at all, just speaking with the AI, probably. I am probably one of the top AI developers, I bet. Oh, okay. Are you using AI with Rust? Like, is it building the program for you? Francisco is saying it's cool, but it tends to go out of control. Yeah, I do think so as well. I think it will get better as well someday. It will be better eventually, right? Oh, you bet, yeah. Okay, so what happened? There's an interface for server props. Are you guys generating TypeScript declarations with the package from PHP or what? or Go or React. Yeah. Okay, so username, IP address. Okay, so I think I'm cool with this. And let's keep iterating. How was that? No, yeah, create, okay. Start front end, submit, and it's, don't I get to know the number? Okay, start front end is number 7, and the issue develop 7 dash what dash checkout. First time chat, BDSL, welcome. Thank you and welcome to the stream. I'm just writing my types multiple times over in microservices in PHP, TypeScript, and Open API. Cry face. Generating TS types from PHP would be great, but easier if we had a monorepo or monolith. Oh, for sure. Yeah. If it's microservices, maybe you could get some like AI to do something about it. I bet you already know this, which is a Spatsys package, which is the TypeScript transformer. So it generates stuff with stuff from stuff. So maybe this helps, or probably you know it already. Okay, start front end. Okay, start dashboard, listing servers. That's it. Like half a dozen separate microservices in a 2-person dev team. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, it's a bit excessive in my opinion, but I'm not the leader. Yeah, I've been in like 2-person and lots of repos. Not exactly microservices, but there were like 40 repos. It was insane. Of course, lots of those were like POCs or Grafana, for example. All the observability stack all was in those repos, but yeah, it was too much. Oh, you saw the package, but you still didn't try it. Callum, welcome back. Hey, been reading a lot about AI currently. Have an LLM running on my machine, really fun. Thanks for the other day. Oh, of course, man. What LLM are you running on your machine? So we already have those. So now I wanna PHP artisan DB table servers, and I wanna get those. I think you will understand, right? PB copy, and let's go back to Claude. Where is Claude? Here it is. Now let's create the form for creation of a new server and the edit as well. Here is the schema, but of course Claude is whoa. Oh, PB copies, of course I'm in the container, silly me. Callum is running Mistral 7B, but it's quite slow. Yes, I can imagine why. Sean is saying you can see why I use AI. I can't type. Well, okay, so artisan DB tables, BB copy, and I should have what? Oh, damn it. Okay, so Docker compose artisan. Yeah, it's an alias I have. So right now I have the output of that. Yeah, here we go. This creating a CRUD form based on schema seems like something that should be doable with some straightforward code without any LLM. Yeah, I could do it straightforward, but I wouldn't take 30 seconds, if you know what I mean. Will be interesting to see how much Claude provides beyond what could be easily automated with simple code. But you know, I'm not making a system to make like 500 forms in one application. This application is by itself, it's very self-contained, it's a couple UIs, and yeah, that's it. I expect the AI to come and help me, and yeah, that's it. BDSL, no, I don't mean you could do it manually, I mean a simpler machine than Claude could do it. Ah, I see where you're going now. Yes, and I would love that. So you mean like to have a local model, not paying anything, being private, those sorts of things, right? Something you can do if you have a Mac, which will be much easier, is if you find Olama, the app, you can run plenty of it. It would be already running. So you can have very easily new models running on your machine. Yeah, Utkar. Hello again. Yeah, so Olama is, you can install it. Olama.com, and yeah. Oh, it's macOS, Linux, and Windows. So what else do you want, right? Just then you can just find a model, you call it locally, and let me tell you something. Let's see what we can do about this. So yeah, we can do that. Where's the if you want to use fast inference AI, Grok LPU is faster. Oh yeah, Grok, but with a Q, not with a K, not XAI, but Grok. Yeah. Thank you so much. I haven't used that well. So you know what's going on. Yeah. Which ones have you tested, Patricio? Callum is asking. Not much, actually. What I do have is, I don't know if there's much. So what I do have is, I didn't have much time, actually, lately. I wanted to show you something, but I don't know. Yeah, live streaming is hard. I might leak something. I don't know. I'm just maybe over concerned, but I'll just show you on the website. What I have is Bolt AI, which is a software which is a client, right? And this it's a client. It works natively, and you can consume from lots of providers. So what I've been doing, it's like testing here and there, one or the other. But locally, I just tried, what was that? It was speech to text. It was Whisper from OpenAI to some local project test, making RAG, like making transcribing from video to audio to text, and then summarize. That was the goal by then, and I didn't get much far away because the model was slow and it wasn't that good, but that was long than 1 year ago. Hey Tuki, welcome back. Doing well. What about you? Punch. Something similar to Symphony Maker bundle that generates code in a fully predictable way with just PHP logic. Oh yeah, I know, like builders. For that I love Filament. Actually, the earlier package was built in Filament, so it never saw the day of light. But I was like making the servers and the I call spaces to a stack space workspace. So with Filament you generate all of that like instantly and with full control of what's happening and very fast, etc. But I took this project as an opportunity so I could try React and Inertia 2.0. I still haven't tried that Inertia. Just 1.0, long time ago. Yeah, that's it. So that's why I went with this stack. So Bolt AI, yeah, it's like a client, which is macOS, and because it's native, there are some advantages, like with MCP and tool use. But what you can use if you don't want to buy the license, what's the other one? It's not browser. Browser use is the one for automating. There's like a UI, web UI, right? So that you can use multiple AIs from API, and yeah, you can use them conveniently from your machine. Browser uses to automate navigation, crawling, etc. Tuki just lurking since I'm upgrade Kubernetes clusters. Oh damn it! You self-manage Kubernetes? Are you crazy or what? No, I'm joking. For me, that would be crazy. For summarization, Gemini 2.0 will be better because it has large context size. Oh, yeah, right. Now there are so many more models. I have to try them. Sean is saying, oh, he's on a serious beast. I'm on a Threadripper 7960 with two 4090s, one 3090 and 128 gigs of RAM. I am running Deepcoder 14B. Oh, damn. Damn, that's impressive. OpenAI released an open source Claude Codex. I haven't seen it. Still. OpenRouter is free, and if you search Claude Wire, you can use it with Claude Code. I mean, they have free models. Oh yeah, right, yeah. I am still yet to try that because, yeah, just in one place we can like have a gazillion models as well, right? I also know from reference Hugging Face to find models and datasets, fine-tunings, those sorts of things, right? AKS, oh, Azure Kubernetes, right? And is running QWK 32B sometimes. So you're doing serious thing with AI, my friend. I'm just playing. Compared to you, I'm doing nothing. How much are you doing like in terms of automation so that we can like make prototypes and things that don't have to scale with automation? Like if you check the previous live streams, automating with N8N, it's like pretty dang cool and quick for some use cases. It's not for all use cases, but I'm exploring that. So what do you think about it? Let's see what Claude Code. Oh, I stopped let's get the authorization to Claude to play with it, and let's see how it handles the fields and all of that. Callum is saying, so much information everywhere, it's hard to keep up and understand what to do next. Yes, indeed. I can give you some author. It's Matt Wolf. Also, for me, I don't find it every Friday, but like on every Friday he releases AI news. So it's like he in a very cool fashion, not so quick, not so deep. So yeah, that's cool. If you want to check him out, Matt Wolf. It's on the screen. For more customization, you might require LangGraph or Agno on Python. Oh, probably. LangGraph is like LangChain, right? I was using before, but then I also heard a lot of not so good comments about it. I'm not sure if that's true. Yeah. No problem, Callum. Can we have a look through the cloud output and see where it did some intelligent that a simple code generation script wouldn't do? Yeah, of course. I mean, the thing is, if we provide clear instructions, they will do it. So it's more adaptable, I think, because I wouldn't see myself leaving Filament for my typical use case, but also the applications I develop, client applications. For clients, I mean freelance projects. I can use Filament, right? But there are cases where you cannot. The person on the client wants a specific design or wants have some requirements, and you just cannot use Filament, for example. So AI can help with anything. So I don't want to like get picky what is better, AI or generated script. I use both. I like both. I guess it depends on the project. I had a look at Filament page with instructions for adding the form. Does Filament have a code generation tool? I couldn't find it. Yes, I can show it. Maybe it's faster and you will find it then, because if I start doing it, then I will spend more time. So if you have the database configured, you will find the generator on the resource, and when you create a resource, there's the default way, but also -- generate. So I will make some Filament content in the future, but right now I want to like get this Alfredo out the door. So if you just run this, Filament will go to the database on your customer model, and it will, by the schema of the table, it will generate the code and form for you. It's not intelligent like AI, but it generates something. But AI can go further, right, with other stuff. So it generates the forms and tables. So the what is it called? The paginators, maybe you know. So by tables, it's this, right? So when you are on a resource, let's say product resource, this is a cluster because it has a few models. So this is a table. So let's go to orders. Yeah. So it would generate the order. It would generate this form, and it for the creation and edit, and it would generate the table for it. Yeah. Be right back, okay, Callum? Sure, BDSL, no problem. Reg flow is also good, Sean is saying. Oh my god, I'm going to have a so expanded mind about I need to like stop 6 months just to try things. It's insane. Reg flow. Oh, and did you heard about yeah, sorry, I don't want to like dump stuff, but you guys have more time. I mean, it depends if you're not working as well, but AutoReg by Cloudflare, it's recent, so it's like a service, but yeah, who cares, right? You just put stuff in the buckets or APIs and that's it. And also DigitalOcean with what is it called, Gen AI. I'm still to try both, but yeah, it's like all of this is done for you. So yeah, what are you waiting for? If you want to do something for a prototype to try, that's where I'm at, right? I'm not making the most specialized application. I'm not an AI developer, right? I just want to bring AI into the web development on the term of RAG, function use, chatbots, those sorts of things. RAG flow. Automated, yeah. Oh, it's specific for RAG. Okay, makes sense. And of course, Docker is everywhere. Deborah Evan. Hello, Deborah. Welcome to the stream. First time chat. My name is Patricio. I'm a full stack dev. I love Laravel. I love JavaScript, Node, Docker, self-hosting, AI, chatbots. So yeah, we are doing a lot. Basically, in this stream, we are launching a software which is an assistant for self-hosting. It will allow you to install applications via app, like an app store, and also Git applications on your server. So let's get back. LangChain, got it. Matt Wolf, if anyone wants weekly AI news in a condensed way on Fridays, it's fantastic. People want to keep up. It's hard to keep up, so if you can watch one video per week, that's okay. Open router, let's head back. BDSL, haha, so you're writing Alfredo source. Yes, I'm writing while I'm not speaking with you guys and learning all this, I'm writing Alfredo source, yeah. But I love doing both, coding and mingling with people. Okay, cool. So let's check the output of code. BDSL wanted to check it, right? So it made a controller to create one. Oh, I'm afraid of this. This is where I start to get nervous. Index, create, store, show, edit, update, sure. Deborah Evan, thank you for the follow. We have a server card with a route. So did it make a new page? Yeah, it made a route resource that would define a couple of routes. So artisan route list. DCA route list. Okay. So that route resource would generate, if I'm not mistaken, these routes. Yeah. So yeah, I'm more interested in the front-end generation because I'm not so much into React, and I wanted to test how much I could be, because I think it's so low level. I love Vue with Options API, and we could speak hours about it. But yeah, if I can go with the flow, I mean, in the terms of AI and ShotCN and how much AI knows about this stuff, I would be down to try React further. I've never shipped an entire application in React. It's quite hard to read the code. By the way, the font is small and white on green is low contrast. White on green? So wait, let me change resolution. Let's hope if it keeps up. I will lower it a little bit. Is it better? And what font aren't you reading well? Ah, this is very small. Oh, of course, because it's the Git thing. It's the Git thing. So I guess we can check it on PHP Storm. I guess it's not that easy to check, but yeah, I don't think there's time for a full review of all the code. So Deborah is saying, can you help me like I know the basics of programming? JavaScript, C++, and C#. So you know a lot, but I'm feeling stuck. I wanna have a job in tech, but I don't know how to start. How do you know JavaScript, C++, and C# and you don't have a job in tech? How is that possible? I'll look closely. Thanks. Yes, that makes it easier. Yes, on the blue background is fine. Thank you. Yeah, so I guess I could go back on the display mode because it would make it so easier for me. This is too big for me. So if I can get away with this, that's fine. Okay, so let's see what happened. Thank you. BDSL is confirming that it's all fine. Sean McAllister, I've been freelance since 01, behind you. What does that mean? Behind you. Deborah is saying, I started learning programming when I was 10 to 18 and I stopped. I got overwhelmed. When you were 10? Is this a bot or what? Probably, right? You're saying no. How are you not a bot? Just by saying no, a bot could do that. Programming at 10 isn't so strange. I think I did some programming in Basic around that age. Okay, I'm not... okay. Maybe. I don't wanna... yeah. BBC and Sinclair computers. You had a Sinclair computer? My first one was a Spectrum. Also Sinclair. So you are a dinosaur, right? DSL like me, right? Also Sean, 128k. Francisco Barreto also had, mine was also 128k. It had a cassette player embedded, but the first contact I had, it wasn't one. It was like with an external radio with a cassette connected to the TV, blah blah blah. Oh, what a times. Sean is also a dinosaur like us, 56. And he works for himself since 01, yeah. Okay, so, yeah. What? I cannot go back now to servers? Dashboard? Oh no. You know what? I think I'm getting tired of React already. Oh no. Maybe I'm also high on expectations. VDV Coder is asking, what's your age? I just got 40. I'm 41. Yeah, I was born in the early 80s, so yeah, like me. External cassette players and those rubber keys. Yep, that's right. That was my first contact. At a friends of mothers, something. Hey, I was there and, sure, what is this? Etc. Yeah, it was so cool. So cool. Keyboards probably were such a terrible idea. I had to spend about 30 seconds searching for the RAM key instead of just being able to type the word RAM. I had a teacher who encouraged me to learn it. I started with Pascal and VB, then I got into C++, and after that I studied HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Cool. So to get a job, I don't know, I'm not exactly on the job market, not very experienced on that, but you should like definitely have a GitHub with public repos and make some cool small repos and applying, and that's the best CV you can have, is like to send a link and something works, you've done it, etc. Yeah, I think it speaks for itself. So Monsiano, hello, good evening, welcome back. Choose something small to build for fun. Yeah, exactly. Start doing it step by step. Use AI to bounce ideas. That's right. Sean McAllister. Whoa! If you said it, I guess you can. I can say it out loud, right? Because it's a live stream. So he's saying I made 7 million in the last 10 years. So that's some serious money making. I started a long time ago, but I got my first IT job as a software quality engineer in '96. Oh yeah, QA. It should have. That's a hard task in '96, I guess. First time chat, JW. Hey bro, just found your stream in recommended. We have a lot in common. Laravel, React, filament, automation, and streaming. Oh, fantastic! I have to. Yeah, let me check. Yeah.
We're live again. 2 streams in one day. My gosh, what could be better than that?
I'll check you later. Thank you. Welcome. So yeah, you know already what many stuff we have in common. I'm actually trying React. I used React from Mingle.js. So this is a library I've made, and it's so we can use React or Vue components inside the Laravel application, and we get some perks like providing initial data and having the wire communication for the Ajax request via Livewire. If you don't know it, you probably do, right? You can just call public methods on the class, can be called from the front end like that, just by invoking. Yeah. Oh, you use Mingle.js for embedding React in your filament app. So yeah, thank you for being a user. Thank you. Yes, I'm the Mingle.js guy. Yeah, that's it. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm thinking of taking it some next steps. I have already started the next branch, but I'm not finding the time to. Yeah, there are some stuff I would like to do further, but yeah, I have to finish some other stuff before. Thank you for the shares. Is it running React on the server side for the initial render? No, BDSL, that's all client-side rendering. I don't see a benefit in server-side rendering in React in my applications. I don't do landing pages or something like that, you know? But also something we could do is like you can potentially, it's still not done, but for example, if you have this div that would be a mingle div someday later, I mean in a few milliseconds, but until there you can make like the content in HTML, so it would render something, and when the React JavaScript renders, it would replace this with a React thing. So you could leverage that to like give content to the non-JavaScript robots if you want. But I think bringing SSR into Mingle.js, it's like bringing a rocket to go just to the next street. So I think it's too much. Yeah. If you're doing a landing page, you probably want to do it with some other technology. Man, that's so cool. How funny, what a coincidence. Oh, great, man. Yeah, coincidence has happened sometimes. It's very cool. And it's fun to find a random user, yeah, and enjoyer, it seems. Right, so you can put a skeleton UI in there, for instance. Exactly. And I can show you. I don't know, maybe I'm missing on the documentation. Where was it? Yeah, it's still not there. But is it rubber duck here? Yeah. So for example, I don't know if it's here. No, I guess the demo has it, but the demo is non-functioning. Oh my god, I have to do so much. Mingle demo view to do now. So the Mingle.js demo. There's the placeholder. Oh no, it's not here. Yeah, so auto import, blah blah blah. Demo source code. Is it different? No, it's the same. Is it on a different branch? It must be. Yeah, so what happens is there's the placeholder method in React, in Livewire. Oh damn it, my mind is... Yeah. So what you can do is you put a placeholder in the class that Mingle uses, in the Mingle class. You put any placeholder. And while React doesn't load, that placeholder is showing, and then it will be replaced. So yeah, I guess you can call this server-side rendering. It's not exactly what you're looking for. It's not React server-side, but I guess it can take you down the road for some places where you want to go, probably. For people who don't know what that computer had the programming keywords printed on each key. You couldn't type out the words, you had to find the key and press it with a modifier key. Oh really? I didn't... what was it? I never coded in this keyboard. That's interesting, BDSL. Thank you so much for sharing. I do remember the RAM code for some reason. I don't know why. The plot, yeah, I do remember those. No, my first code was actually so much later. In school, to make programs to the subjects, like to be faster at tests, at exams, and I even like... It was cheating because you had to make calculations by hand, but yeah, I put some friends passing the subjects because of this program, and it was very, very cool. And then C++ was my first language, and yeah, it was hard that time. BDB Coder, I like watching your stream, but now I go sleeping. Thank you so much, BDB. See you later. Thanks, and I look out to the next streams. Thank you so much. Friday, same time. Thank you for joining. GWH, I only just joined, but nice to come across like-minded people. Thanks for the shout out. We'll check in when I see you streaming. Thank you so much, and I'll do the same. Am I rereading maybe? Oh, I skipped one probably. Yeah. Some kind of hydration process. Zomoziano. Yeah, thanks for the follow, BDSL. Zomoziano. So it's not hydration, but yeah, I think it's not hydration. But I guess we can say we get the same. Yeah, exactly. Yes, okay. Understood. Skeleton was a better explanation. Oh yeah, actual content might be even better. We use SSR at work for Angular with stencil components, but I'm not sure it works all well, to be honest. Well, yeah. Now docs, eardocs are such a great PHP feature, yeah. I miss them when I write TS or watch people write in Java. That was Spectrum 48K, exactly. RAM marked the start of a comment. I had a manager around 2015 who would still say verbally, ram it out, instead comment it out. Oh, cool. Visual Basic for software quality engineer, yeah, Sean McAllister. You are parsing the DOM and replacing it just prior to render. Your script runs before React. Huh. What do you mean exactly? What I'm doing is like assembling the islands of reactivity, right? But I have to hook into some life cycles of Livewire. I didn't want to make a PR or change something on it, but because there are features, for example, like Wire Navigate, which change page without changing the whole DOM and stuff like that. So there's some gnarly thing. I wait for Alpine to start so that I can start Andy Island. That's because exactly of this. Because I want to hook into the native Livewire things. I didn't want to reinvent the wheel. I just wanted to make the smallest footprint to be maintainable over time. Yeah. Dual Lead is now following. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. In your docs, Mingle.js goes before the rest. Oh, no, Sean. So, I mean, yes, it goes before the rest, but that's a stack. If you mean because of views, layouts. Yeah. So this stack, this is not even updated. Now it's called @mingle only. But, so this is a stack, right? This is not what runs first, because when it's a layout with a view, so actually I don't take 100% sure, but so this runs first. We can push to a certain stack, which happens here. So if I had to say, this view runs before the layout, before extending. Because if we come here, yeah, it's extending. But basically all I'm doing is on the new version. So, I mean, this is the demo. I would like to find the real package. Oh, it was there. So, all we're doing is pushing a vit entry point that will come out. That's it. Where is that? Is it Mingle? Yeah. So what's Mingle scripts? It's just like yeah, I'll make it short to be understandable. It's just the vit scripts for every island of reactivity we are using in that page. And also, if we are doing React, we put the React preamble at top. So this is what the stack of scripts is doing. And yeah, the stack, after the stack would be rendered, you cannot print to it anymore. So that's why it must be on a layout. Visual Basic 6 was the first thing I was paid to use, except I gave up on the project, so I'm not sure I actually got paid. Was supposed to be replacing some lawyer office software that wasn't year 2000 compliant. Oh, that's something, alright, that's something. Oh man, what was my first paid project? I don't even know. Back in the day, we were playing with lots of stuff. I was too young to have a job like that. Oh, definitely. So that's the case. Lawyer office seems like hell of a responsibility for a first job. Okay, so let's do something, right? I gotta be honest with you. I don't know if I want to keep React. How come do you like this so much? I can't understand it. It's cool, okay, but to have so many stuff, but I'm not sure if I'm so happy with it like so. Okay, we could change stuff, blah blah blah. Yeah. Oh, this is cool, alright, but if something fails, you know what I really like? View with Options API. Vue.js, Options API. Do you guys know it? BDSL, why don't you like React? Long time since I've used React now. Curious if the stuff you don't like is also in Angular. I had contact with Angular 1. It was very not full stack, how is it called? With the controller, the model, it was some layers. It was very enterprisey for me. Come on.
Welcome back, everyone. Dan Vega here, and today
Great folk on the Java and Vue ecosystem. Let me see if I probably should just get some component out and show you probably. So what I like, Angular 1 is very different to Angular's today. It's very enterprisey. Yeah, Angular since 2 is very TypeScript. It influenced the TS language quite a bit, apparently. Yeah. Copy and paste components, millions of free layouts. Vue is fine. Toyo, Vue is fine. I am using Vue in my VS Code extension. Yeah, Sean, I don't know. Yeah, there are millions of free layouts, but I just want to get something done, you know? So what specifically don't I like about React? Well, I don't like seeing like these sorts of things in the middle of HTML. I don't like to have to iterate, like to do an array map to put a couple or to make an iteration. I don't enjoy the hooks that that we have to learn the hooks. They have to be inside the component. I cannot import and have that thing outside. Files get big. What else? Yeah, I like, even so Vue, I like it with Options API. Let me see what's a project I can bring in. Yeah, I can even bring one of, let me see. Let's go to one of the, because you know, Alfredo had a lot of previous projects. Okay, so, but let's see, let's open Vue Felix, is it that one? But this is probably Composition API. This was AI generated with ShadCN. I just wanted the project to show you what I mean. Yeah, I don't like script setup, you see? Maybe the files don't get quite so big in Angular since it most does TS and HTML like templates in separate files, but you can't avoid having some sort of logic in the front end, even if it if it's just if statements. Yeah, right, but I prefer to have like the templating from Vue, you know? It's HTML, maybe I don't like JSX a lot. And maybe inertia is not helping as well. What I've done before, Refilix, what was it? No. Before I even started this Alfredo, and of course I can change the front end in Alfredo, and I probably will. This is like, it's a live wire, and so it's Mingle with React, right? Most likely I should go that route. I'm not enjoying to see that thing. I don't know, maybe I have to get used to it. Yes, Zomuzian is saying I like templating in Vue much more than JSX. Right? But do you like Options API? Probably as well, or no? When I used Vue, I was using Composition API. Isn't that the way anymore? Yes, that's the new default. I guess I can bring two components up. Maybe the files don't together. Okay. There are some beautiful Vue component libraries. Yeah, there are some, for sure. I have most usually Composition, but I've used a little bit of both. Yeah, so in my understanding, there's a misleading naming in the Vue ecosystem, which is Composition API and Options API. Because in Options API, you can use Composition API. So what's really happening is, for me, is to do script setup or Options API. So that's the thing. So what project can I bring with Vue? Let me find if I have some real quick I could bring. A demo, so we can look at this one. I went on a live stream with Laravel India. Perfect. This is what I like. So you want to analyze something, chat? Everyone, put 1 if you want to compare Vue and Options API and what I mean about, because I love this subject. And if you guys want it, I will show it. Put 2 if you just want to get back to Alfredo. 1 or 2. Hey guys, help me please. Yeah, we have 1. I don't know about Sean. First time chat, I drills. Welcome, thank you. 1. Yeah, so we have, everyone wants to watch. I always used single file components and script setup. Zomoziano. Okay, so let's see what this is all about. So I'm gonna even stop this. I like things minimal. Yeah, I'm gonna stop everything to get peace of mind. I'm getting old, I guess. Okay. So I term, and this is running on just PHP Composer Dev, so we should be good to go. I know this would work alongside the other, but I wanted to like just peace of mind, sanity. Okay, so I'm just gonna go and whoops, not this. Probably I want to log in. Test@example.com. And I'm getting a feeling that it won't work. Oh, it did. Okay. I wasn't expecting this. It doesn't matter. Okay, so what is this component? And no dark mode? Oh, damn it. This is hard. Also starting on building native web components to use in Vue or any other framework, but we had a big reorganization and changed. I ended up with Next React with NX mono repos. Oh damn. Alfredo's cool, but containers are boring. Oh Sean, this is not about containers, it's about self-hosting, man. But containers are cool. Why do you think they're boring? I love containers. Okay, so showing Mingle. Can we find light mode is illuminating? Yeah, I don't love it. Okay, but it will be kind of quick, I think. So, counter.view, it's based on Mingle, which is called counter. And that means we have this class and we load users on it. And we have a function to create a user, returning the name, that's it. So counter.view has this template and it has this script. But I guess I could start a new one, right? So, oops. I guess I can just artisan make Mingle. And I'm gonna go with view, I'm gonna go with to-do list, our original, right? So, the to-do list, it will probably be done in Composition API, and it is, in script setup, because it's just the default, and I did it because, to be default, right? So the dash, because it's what people want. I don't understand. So let's put our to-do list as well. Maybe even forget about the counter. We will bring it later. I wanna comment out this, but it's commenting. This is getting a weird bug. PHP store. Now I don't want to save login, just want to refresh. So empty page, and I'm gonna go into to-do list, and to-do list as a view file, script setup. So we define props, we get definition of wire mingle data. I could give some options, but I'm just keeping the raw bare minimum. That's it. I get wire mingle data, I output console log message, and that's it. We would ideally do on mounted. We would ideally do it here because we might run into some issues, but that's just it's hook based like React, right? But I don't like this. It's like JavaScript in the no man's land, right? There's no organization. And Francisco Barrento, this is kind of a inertia. Yeah, Mingle.js is kind of a inertia, exactly. It's like a glue between the backend and the front end. It's not like making a totally different way. It's just a highly convenient way of gluing together two ecosystems that don't have a glue. They were missing a glue. So the build something great, it's here, right? And so this is Vue rendering right here. So what I like about Vue and Options API, you could call it momentum, I guess. Yes, we could. I could. I even, believe it or not, I thought about that name actually. Whoops. My chat window ran away. I actually thought about momentum. I ran Coolify from GitHub. Huh. What do you mean, Sean? Gotta run. Talk to you later, Patricia, I hope. Sure. So just catch us. Let's catch up some other day. I hope you have a nice evening, Sean. Thank you for joining. And for all. Nini YD is now following. Thank you so much for the follow. What are you thinking of momentum? Because it's like inertia? Yeah, because it's the opposite, or like, yeah, analogous, yeah? Inertia and momentum of inertia, right? So it's physics, right? You're also an engineer, I would guess. So we could make a component with data. We can make something like const, I don't know, to-dos equals ref, and then we get an array, and it could start with some to-dos. And what I do like the templating, so I would love to come here and have something like so. Yeah, I really love this in compared with JSX. It's HTML. I've learned it like so for all my life, and it just works. Like v4 to the dot name, yeah, I can pass props like so. Yeah, this is not needed a prop. This is just like to. It's not a prop, but it has to run JavaScript. Sorry, that's the bind. The colon is the short for vbind. That's the complete directive. Meaning what's inside here is JavaScript. So like the JSX with the curly braces. So if we were to go here, I would expect to see it, but we don't. What happened? Ref is not defined. Oh. Okay, so we have 3 to-dos, right? Shorthand, yeah. Yeah, not the opposite, same thing, I think. Yes, I corrected, I think. But I only did alpha physics degree. Oh, me not even physics. It was... what is it called? Engineering, but not physics, yeah. Okay. Because inertia is the capacity to stay put, right? And momentum is of movement, right? I don't want to get into that. I'm not the first. I'm not the best person. Long time ago, since that. Okay, so let's convert this into options API. Staying put and moving is the same thing. It's relative thanks to Galileo. Okay, that's right. So, if you wanted like to emit an event or something like that, if you have all of that would grow the file, right? And when it's growing the file, probably it can be like so, or it can be like so, or you know, it gets kind of spaghetti. But let's convert this into options API, shall we? So we'll just remove setup from the script, and I actually prefer to have the template on top. We can have it any way we want. And template stays the same, no difference. And for script, all we do is, oh, sorry, we have to go in parts. So let's export default object, and object, it's our options. So if we have these props, all we do is props, and we give it an option, right? And we could give it like so. the same thing, right? It's just another API to provide things. I even like the shorter version. I mean, it depends if I want to give a default or not, a type for validating, etc. But we can also go about this like so. Yeah, that's it. So we now have props. Look how simple it is. On mounted, we want to run a function. So look, mounted and our function. Where is that? Here it is. Here it is. So mingle data will turn into this, and wire will turn into this. And double it, yeah, it doesn't know the method because it's PHP. If you want to get around that, we can call and call the method double it, and first argument is 2. So it's cleaner in the IDE. The Vue syntax looks a lot more like Angular syntax from, yes, exactly. And then they introduce control flow statements that go in between HTML tags instead of inside tags. Yeah, absolutely. I still remember that. Console log, yeah, we can still console log. Let's clean this up. Message, we don't need it like so. That was just a demo. So, yeah. So our to-dos, our array, which are data, we can just do it like so. There's a data key which will return an object. It's a function which returns an object which has to-dos. Nope. What am I doing? I'm doing PHP in JavaScript. So, you know, data, key, to-dos, I mean, everything is structured, you know? When I come back in 8 months from now, I know I will come to this component and the actions that run on mounted, it's mounted, you know? And I don't give any dependencies on what should be controlled to rerun it. Same for the computed properties. So any computed property, so like mingle data, I don't know, mingle data decorated, I don't know, mingle data with style, and we add it. So, and we add some emojis. So, if I am to return from here, I am to return this mingle data dot message plus with style. And you know what? I don't have to worry about saying what are the dependencies. They're the computer, they figure it out, right? So Mozian is saying, I don't mind either. When I started Vue, I went with the single file components. Yeah, of course. All the doc-stated script setup was the way. Yeah, but they are both SFC, right? Missing a space before with style. Yeah, you have OCD like me. Emoji and sunglasses. Yes. Yeah. Exactly, single file components. So if we were to go there, yeah, it still works, it still outputs the same things, and I don't know about you guys, but this is what I expect to see. This React was making, maybe it's not React only, it's also how I'm doing the components. I don't like composition API as well, which for me is script template. What I like is options API, and I know that if I go to a component you developed, I go to the object and I will find data in data, computed in computed, mounted. There's plenty of other keys, and that's why I like it. This reminds me of a class. It's not a class, it's an object, but we have like properties and methods. For example, methods live in methods, right? So our functions are always here, and we can import functions from modules, and still we can use script setup for the composition. We can use that in this hook. So there is nothing you can't do in composition API. Shout. See, for example, if I want to make a button, shout, and @click equals shout. It's I like to program this way, you know. So let's see, shout unstyled button, and there we go, shouting. It's just like the first section here states. Let's see the Mosiana. Yeah, it's a compile type, syntactic sugar. Yeah. So I know there are some advantages on JSX and on React. I know. But yeah, maybe I have to do it mingle, because maybe the inertia thing and the having to go through a controller and that sort of things, maybe it's an instance of a class is just a poor man's closure anyway. Do you do functional programming a lot? I guess. What do you do? Haskell, for instance? Is there something like change detection in view? What happens if your button changes the list of to-dos on the client side? Oh, I have to read again. Is there something like change detection in view? Yes, there is, of course. Whenever. Okay, let me show you. So whenever mingle with style has to be computed, meaning if this .mingle data .message changes, then it will change. I mean, why I went with composition, just went that way they suggested, but I like both, to be honest. Yeah, I like composition API, the script setup, when it's very, very short. It can be very concise. So it's like shorter. If it's like 3 lines, script setup is shorter. It's really 3 lines, and the object is bigger. But when the file gets big, no questions asked. I prefer options API. How does it know when this .mingle date message changes? So they're the computer, they know it. I don't know, but I can prove it to you. I'm not changing mingle data message because it's a prop and those are immutable. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to have, I don't know, I'm going to have a string, so like original, I don't know. Why is it like so? So let's say we have some message on the data. Let's forget the mingle data message, okay? And let's put it on the data so we can change it. Hello from view, that seems okay. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna add with style. We are going to add it to message, okay? So what we're gonna do right here is something like that. We are adding an input. V model, it's not shout, it's the message. So if all goes well, it will have the contents of the message. And it does. Hello from view. Oh, damn it, there is this thing, so a moment. Whoop. Okay. So, and below this, I'm gonna go and show. I don't need it. Let's just say vtext. Vtext equals message with style. Wasn't that it? Mingle data with style. So let's change it for message with style and message with style. You know what? I'm not doing Vue for so long. I've been doing lots of Livewire and I'm enjoying to write Vue again. You see? Hello from Vue and hello from Vue with style. So what's happening is I'm not doing any control function. I'm just saying, hey, for message with style, I want to concatenate this.message with style. So Mosiana is enjoying watching write Vue. Oh, cool. And the message is here. These input boxes is its value, it's bound to the message value, and whenever this changes, it changes the message value. So this is syntactic sugar for :value equals message, and at input event message equals message. This dot message message equals event. Is it like so? I don't remember exactly. So let's do it like so. We can have two of them. Yeah, and it's that. So let's refresh. I guess I ruined the surprise. So this and this are equivalent. So syntactic sugar. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go back to Vue. I know it now. I'm sorry, React. So what is this? Message with style, blah blah blah. What am I doing? Oh yeah, so I have the input and the message with style, the computed property, I'm showing it inside this span. So I'm just gonna go and delete and look how it all changes, right? Me with style, or writing Vue with style. So yeah, can you put a set timeout on line 14? You wanna have side effects somewhere? Where is line 14? 14? A set timeout? Ah, no, you cannot do that. That's a side effect. It would be after the re-render, but I can put it. Yeah, I know what you mean. But then the next tick, the next re-render would happen. But I can indulge you, no doubt. I've never done it actually. Set timeout. In how much time did you say? You wanna, I don't know, 500 seconds? Is that enough? Any amount, doesn't matter. Yeah. So you know that these things deep. So I'm gonna go and refresh, and I'm gonna go and 1, 2, 3, A. Here we are. But I should change these. I'm sorry, I'm so stupid. So I'm changing the middle one, which has that one. So 1, 2, 3, click. Set timeout is not a function. Oh damn it! It doesn't have the context there. So okay, so delayed change delayed change. It's not a data, it's a method. Delayed change. Delayed change. It's not being called, so what I'm going to do at input, we're calling delayed change. And if we were to do that, yeah, let's see what happens now. 1, 2, 3, click. Here we go. But the input event, okay. So what's this? Yeah, you could wait like. Oh no, because that's you're just listening to an input event, so it can wait for sure. But what I'm saying, yeah, event.log, because then maybe it's a different thing. Yeah, that event in that on the HTML it's different. So event.target.value probably, I guess. Event.target.value. So 1, 2, 3, A, and here we go. 500 milliseconds later. Where we can't do stuff like that, the side effects would be changing. We can in computed if we do like Ajax requests or stuff like that, you know. Yeah, Vue, it's very interesting. From my point of view, it's like a class, you know. That's the difference for me. It's the structure. Now I'm even more curious about how it's managing to detect that change. Yes, I don't know how to go there. You have to find Vue internals and how it works. But yeah, that's it. That's the computer. That's why I don't enjoy React so much, and I think it's so low level. Even the hooks on the composition API, no problem, BTSL. My pleasure to help and mingle and play with stuff. I got lost. What did I say? I wanted to say something. Yeah, it's just structure. Each time I want to change something, I just use it. I don't have to think, is it a use callback, use memo, use effect, blah blah blah. It's right here. It's focused on building things and not on what's the most performant way to do this task, you know? React was built to make Facebook and to solve Facebook's problems. And the community grew because it's a Facebook framework, and it got huge on top of React. I don't believe it was because of React, it was because of being Facebook behind it. And the popularity is just because it was good paying jobs and lots of people using it. I will die on this hill. I will contest with anyone that wants to speak about learning curve and easiness to learn for newcomers. Yeah, how better can it be to have a reactive framework? I mean, newcomers would use something else, right? Just plain JavaScript or jQuery or something. But if you want a reactive modern front-end library, I think this is it. But of course, for themes and TypeScript and all sorts of things, yeah, I know. So I guess I hope you guys enjoyed it. Virtual DOM, I guess it's Virtual DOM, yeah, but I don't know how they track the changes. That's kind of new to me. And it's running a little bit late. 1 a.m. here. Blah blah blah. Fantastic. So I guess I'm gonna go and reset these changes. Do you guys want to see something else? Can I reset changes? Sure, Zamaziano, no problem. My pleasure. Okay, resetting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Okay. So Alfredo, back at Alfredo. Tasker dev is done, so where is this? Damn it. Where is Alfredo? Here it is. Is it running? Is it how crazy it would be? 10, 15? Update server, it runs. Oh man, that's crazy. I don't know if AI could do this with Vue, I gotta be honest. So if I were to run this Docker Artisan app test connection, of course it's going to fail. Yeah, but I can't imagine myself maintaining this. Well, if AI fails me someday, then update server and test is okay. God damn it, it made me the CRUD in these components just by prompting. So apparently Vue has its own setter method on your objects. Under the hood performs the tracking in its getter and performs triggering in its setter. Yeah, but what to monitor is what I don't understand. I know from Vue 3 and they backported to 2.7, they're using proxies. So for the reactivity system. So the object, I don't know. I won't speak about it. Yeah, never mind. I guess I'm tired by now. What I really enjoyed to see Mosiana had so many proxy errors. What do you mean? But in the example you showed, you were just replacing a string, so it didn't need any deep reactivity. Yeah, it doesn't matter. After Vue 3 or 2.7, it can be a deep nested property or an item of an array, something like that. Before we were using Vue.$set, I think it's what you must be speaking about. I'm sorry. And in Vue 3 that was over. Anytime we wanted to mutate an array, we would have to use this function, but now we don't need it. So Mosiano was, when starting out, anything I did in my console just screamed proxy stuff. I'm laughing because it was the same with me, yeah. And then, oh, I'm sorry. And then we wanted to see something and we have to click through the properties to see the real raw object under the hood, right? Crazy times. Yeah. But it's crazy that this works. Man, I just asked, okay, so these servers, the breadcrumbs are not working, so I don't know. And this link is not working as well. What's up with that? Login. Oh, it's dashboard. Yeah. So dashboard, we go into a server, we can edit the server, we can not edit. Can we delete it? Page expired. Yeah. And you know what? I'm not such a fan. No. How can you enjoy this? Do you remember where we were? Let me put this on the right screen, maybe. So Mosiana, what are you developing now? So it's the Alfredo self-hosting assistant, which is a dashboard for we to manage our self-hosted applications, be it App Store or custom Git apps. That's it. And right now, this would be page expired. What's going on? I don't know what went wrong, but yeah, server still exists, so it wasn't deleted. So the goal is we have a server or more, right? And inside each server, so this is like the details of a server. So we would have like some general info and then some applications installed. And that's it. So, and these applications could be, for example, Outline. If you want to install, oh, no preview. I was expecting to see some previews. So Bookstack, for example, it's another wiki. If you want, it's actually Laravel. So, oh, I was thought we were going to see the repo of Bookstack. $72 million. Yeah, so you see, like for example, we follow these and we can, install thousands of services. I'm saying thousands, maybe I'm exaggerating, but I want to deploy stuff, even services. Databases, Redis, key value stores, Mongols, those sorts of things. There has to be at least 12 what? 12,000? 1,200 there are for sure. It's so nice. And what triggered me to do it like today was NA10. Which is, I guess I don't know if you remember using it on the live streams before for the AI thing. Sorry, should have said 10. Was trying to reference the at least 10 ducks meme. What's that meme? I don't. It recalls something, but I don't remember. So I want to install N8N, and I don't have a good way. I don't want to like tinker with servers, with Jenkins, with that sorts of things. I've installed a couple of panels, and sorry, no, there's not a good fit. So what I want is so simple that I've been over 2 or 3 years like thinking about this, and finally I gotta pull the plug. Pull the plug, is that it? And do it, yeah. So you run Alfredo on your server and install the services via Alfredo, or do you monitor installed services? Sorry, I'm a novice at this. No problems, Muziana. Everyone is novice at something. So what happens is you can, so for example, I'll just use a pen. So Alfredo is a piece of software, right? And runs inside, runs all with containers as well. But let's think of Alfredo as a unit, right? So you can run Alfredo, and you have, say, a VPS. You can have Alfredo running in your computer or in some other VPS, or on the VPS you are, on the single VPS you have. Let's say you just have one VPS, you install Alfredo, and then Alfredo will connect to the VPS from inside, like if it was outside, and it will install more packages. So say you want to install Bookstack, that's it would be done. Bookstack. You wanted to install, I don't know, there are so many. What comes to mind? Umami Analytics. You want to have private self-hosted analytics for your projects. You do that, and that's it. You can just install it and have it running. Yeah. No, you weren't way off. No worries. It's a little bit like Chef or Terraform or something. Yeah, we can say so. It just 1% of that, but it's for VPSs. And of course, I know there are plenty of tools for Kubernetes because it's industry standard better, right? But yeah, I'm not using Kubernetes, so I'm cooking this solution, but yeah, I should just be over with it and start something else. The AI thing, I just have to finish this. I don't have to, I can. If I really need something, I can just deploy it with so many things. GitHub Actions, that is one. So the panel I enjoy right now, it's one panel, which is a web interface, right, which allows to manage servers. But yeah, let's just say it's not the best. Yeah, I don't want to bash on stuff, but yeah, I don't like to run containers as root user. I'm mandated to that. So many projects mandate that, and everything is very cryptic in terms of files and folders and code names, and I want something which is very minimal and sanity check. I need something, that classic comparison, and I'm not here to debate or to choose. That comparison between Apple and Android. So that's it. The Apple is the minimal one. Maybe it doesn't do so much things, but what it does, it's understandable for people from 8 to 80. And Android is that powerhouse that does everything, but it gets bloated or lots of things, sounds like a good strategy. Someone is saying keep it simple and structured. Yeah, that's the goal. Yeah, and it's getting quite late. It's already late. It's 1 in the morning, and I have to get some sleep. Where are you guys from? What time is it over there? I'll be closing now. I'm not able to program anymore. Hey Deborah. Hey, I'm also from Portugal. The app I use to sketch my ideas. So I use both. Not both, I use two. One of them is Afine. I use the self-hosted version. And Afine is very nice. Not this Afine, but the original website. Yeah. So I really love it because it acts as a document, and a little bit like Notion, it has databases involved. And then on the back it has canvas. So the front, you can have a document, and then on the same document, on the back, so to speak, there is a canvas. But for one-off things, and maybe it depends on the kind of drafts, I also love excalidraw.com. I actually made a plugin to use it in Laravel in your own applications. So filament excalidraw. I still didn't release it. Oh, someone found it. Yeah. So yeah, I have to give it some touches someday. Yeah, thanks for the comment. BDSL, also need to sleep. Thanks for the streams. My pleasure. Brasil, Rupre, first time chat. Welcome, bem-vindo. I don't know how much time you've been there, but some, I guess. I'm Patricio. I'm a full stack developer. I'm from Portugal. I love Laravel. I love JavaScript, Node, Docker, automations, self-hosting, and I've built Mingle.js to use JavaScript, React, and Vue components in your Laravel Livewire applications. And currently, I want to build a dashboard for managing self-hosted applications in VPSs. Thanks, Maestro Jeff. Thanks for the follow. Where was I? I forget where I was going with. Yeah, I'm just new to this kind of flow of. When I see a first-time chat or a follower I don't see after a long time, no one does it, I have to remind myself to introduce, because there might be new people coming to the stream that don't know what's going on. London, England. Oh, so that's late as well. Apple didn't have a calculator for iPad for a long time, because they couldn't design one nice enough for their standards. Oh man, I remember iPhone. I didn't have it at the time. I made fun of iPhone users at that time, or maybe I don't know. They didn't have copy paste for so long. Android phones had it. Symbian phones had it. You remember something like Nokia? Nope, not 7650, 70. Yeah, so like Nokia's like this had copy paste and iPhone didn't have. It's insane how much behind sometimes Apple is. But without doubt, I'll keep being an Apple user, because more and more simple, less is more. You were on, it's getting late. Oh yes, I have to go. But now people is speaking, and that gave me a new energy. Will Jira have shared WIP limit for multiple columns? What? I'm not a Jira user for a long time now. First time chat, Phantom Mavens. Thank you so much. Too much background music, too little your voice. Oh. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. First time chat. Thank you for being there. You know, I actually have to find some time to play with OBS and find. I should be listening the stream, the mix, but I have to find time to. What I mean is, I'm not listening the feed that's going into the stream, so I'm sorry for that. Thank you for the warning. How hard is that to build? What hard to build? BTSL? The Alfredo? Rupert saying, nice to meet you, Patricio. I am developing a new programming language. Oh, really? For artificial intelligence with a focus on performance, specifically performance on GPUs. Oh, damn. That sounds like hardcore stuff. Yeah. Right on. Keep it going. People have been asking for that Jira feature for about 15 years. I wish they had it. We just have to do mental arithmetic instead when we are looking at Jira. Okay. Yeah, so I guess with my Docker dashboard it's the same. You know, I had YouTube.com. I had. When was it? Already working? So this is the initial version of the. Just so much. Like 2 or 3. I rewrote it from scratch. You know, you see, some remote running something. 2 years ago, but it was more probably 2025. This is April and 10 Jan 2023, but I started before, I know. Yeah, that's it. I also contributed to Coolify. So I contributed to Coolify in July 2023. It was the V4 was going to be JavaScript, but I'm happy that thanks to me, it's now Laravel. Not to me, of course. I reached out to Andras and I convinced him I show in Laravel, and Laravel did the rest. It wasn't all me, of course. And so V4 it's Laravel. But actually it's not my mind shift of a dashboard. It's not for me. I want something different. I tried it again and again, but no, I still need something different. Yeah. It doesn't matter. I wish you good broadcasts. Thank you so much, Phantom. I mean, how hard is it to build a shared WIP limit for multiple columns in Jira? Shouldn't be hard. Yeah, but I guess, sometimes it's, impossible to understand some decisions. Inuno also mentioned the feeds have different audio levels based on where your feed is going, so it was hard to balance Twitch, YouTube, etc. Right. Or was it you? Maybe, can't remember. No, probably no. Yeah. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for being there, for joining me. I've been watching your streams for a while now and just wanted to say you are honestly one of the best streamers out there. Oh, thank you, man. I don't know if I am, but I do appreciate that you enjoy. Your energy, knowledge, and honesty all come together so well. I wish you lots of success. You truly deserve it. Thank you, man. Thank you. I think I'm already successful, if I can say, because I don't know. Of course, I'm not successful, but of course, there are plenty stuff more to to do, but if I could say something to everyone, is like just look inside, don't look outside, don't compare yourself to anyone, just look inside. Success comes from inside, happiness comes from inside. Look at what you really want. Sometimes it's hard because society teaches, not with intentional, maybe some, maybe not, but society is hard on us, and sometimes without us realizing, we are looking outside for validation. But when we look inside and we do what we love, we get success right there, happiness right there. And it took me lots of years to understand this, so it made sense to share right now because of what Phantom said. So thank you so much, and I wish everyone the same. Very good vibes, it's nice, and hands-on developing stream, very enjoyable. Thank you so much, Somaziano. Wise words. Well, not thank you, not all me, of course. I'm just rephrasing what I learned over the years. Yeah, so I have just something to decide, which is, do I stick to React and AI to develop the front end? Because AI developed, because the UI for this application is not big. Maybe that's another reason to do it in Vue. I don't know. Damn it. Maybe even Livewire. Nah. Damn it. I wanted people to contribute to it, so that was also a good reason to go React. If I would do it in Livewire is not well known, so that would be harder. Should I? I wanted to look at the code and the app. The app is gone. Maybe I have to do some screens. Deborah saying, I will practice, you motivated me. Oh, thank you. So it's good to influence someone in the motivational sense. Yeah, thank you for the words. Fully agree, society always running at high pace as well. Remember, we are human. Yeah. No doubts. Yeah. Everyone is doing their own thing, and there's a high competition for our attention, for our energy, let's say it like so. And yeah, if we don't see it well, it's a high price to pay when we don't know what's going on. Yeah, for sure. I'm logging off. Thank you and good night. Long day tomorrow. Thank you, Zomaziano. I'll see you some other day. Dukak, hello, welcome back. Hey, and you are joining and I am leaving. Sorry for that, man. I'm so sorry. I was just about to log off as well. How was your day? Was it nice? I hope so. I'm deciding probably if to keep with the decision of going React. Let me check localhost 8080. There's already an UI. You remember this? You were watching last stream, right? And it's insane. I did nothing. I did like 2 prompts or 3. It's maybe I have to try that with Vue as well. There is so much little time. If I could, I would try it in the 3 stacks with AI, and I actually done the 3 POCs to. I can even show you. these legacies. So I've done one in Vue, I've done one in React, and the wire, there was the Y Felix, I already deleted. Yeah, it's insane. There's no time to make it all. And after, maybe you can catch on the VOD if you want to see the comparison we've done between React and Vue and how I enjoy the thing. Vue is more my taste, but React has a huge ecosystem and the AI knows it very well. So it's kind of hard decision. And this is just a couple of screens. It's like, I don't know, 5 or 6 screens, so I shouldn't be so much worried. This is because I'm taking the example to make life decisions. Should I go more React or no, you know? That's why I'm stressing so much about it. Phantom saying, can I ask a question? I only have Docker on my computer. What is the best way to develop a Laravel React application and put it on a VPS? Professional best solution. Wow, that's a hard question, but let's go. I mean, maybe it's not hard when you have more context, right? But just this context, I say it's hard because what is best? What is professional, right? So, you only have Docker on your computer. So I would say, without a doubt, I would say install Laravel Sail. How proficient are you with Docker? So if you go Laravel Sail, it's the adopted way of using containers for development with Docker. And that's it. This way you have your repository with the Docker Compose, which allows to have your infrastructure as code. Pick one of Windows, Mac, Linux and FreeBSD and install it around Docker. What? Okay, best way to develop a Laravel React application. Okay, so I would say go with Inertia React. The new starter kit, it's just that. It's just like Alfredo. It's based on the new starter kit. Starter kit, yeah. So it's a very official way. So it has React, TypeScript, Inertia 2 and Shotcn UI. So it's exactly like Alfredo right now, if I don't change it. Yeah, that's what I would recommend if you were starting. You could use Mingle and go with that, but I need more context, Phantom. It's very hard to tell you just with this, but because of generally, globally, if for support, for people, for forums, for to find stuff, if you get blocks or this thing is very, if you need help, if you need a team, if you need something, this thing is very mainstream and a very good way of doing a React Laravel application. Then to put it on a VPS, I would recommend you to go with Forge, Laravel Forge. It's official. They have the integrations. They have it. You don't waste time on setups. They have it tightly integrated with Inertia SSR, QEs, crons. They have all of it, and of course we are returning something to Laravel because Forge is a Laravel project. Yeah, they've grown. They're now enterprise with Laravel Cloud. It's not like I'm saying they need money, nothing like that, but it's a give back. It doesn't matter, right? Well deserved. So yeah, that's it. I would go with Forge. Unless something very specific and you need something else. But from what you've said, yeah, that's what I would do. Gustavo Ribeiro, first time chat. Hello, welcome. My name is Patricio. I'm a full stack developer. And I love Laravel, Docker, Node, JavaScript, AI, chatbots, automations. And what we're developing with Laravel, it is a dashboard, a friendly assistant for self-hosting. So we'll be able to install, whoops, not here. Yeah, it's on the local. Yeah, never mind. So yeah, so we'll be able to install 1,000 applications. So for example, you want private analytics, you will install it one click. Maybe you want directors. I don't know if it's here. No. Directors. You want to have a backend API for your front end, something like that. You install it one click. Uptime monitors. You know, like a gazillion things. Wikis, Outline, or Bookstack, or that's self-hosting the applications that are available to use self-hosted. Probably some of them also have a cloud version with hosted version as a service, but they allow to use self-hosted. It's a way of you someday become a client, of course, but depending on the use case, it's the perfect solution. And yeah, that's what we're building. It's in getalfredo.com, and very soon we will be able to use it. Thank you for asking and for joining. Phantom Evan, thank you so much. I hope I didn't take too much of your time. No, don't worry. I'm here for that. Don't worry. Okay, so any more questions? Maybe something we forgot to talk about? If not, I will be going to get some sleep. And of course, be sure to come back later, Friday next week or the other. Phantom, if you have any more questions regarding inertia, React, etc., or some setup, Deborah for some programming stuff, if you want to get a job and you want any ideas, come by, and me and other people will for sure help with some feedback for projects and things to do. And of course everyone, no one spoke about like a specific thing like so, but yeah, this is a place to hang out and to have fun and mingle about tech. Yeah, okay. Whoops, I closed without one thing. I don't have any questions. I will try to be here as soon as I get a notification for the next broadcast. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much for all the kind words. I wanted to look lastly at Alfredo. Yeah. I like the logo. I think the and is too big. It was AI generated, by the way, so yeah, that's it. It was many prompts until getting here. Just the hand has to change. Yeah. 2 years or more wanting to make something like this. I don't know why I haven't done it before. Never mind. Let's do it. Okay, everyone. If nothing else, I'll be logging off. Thank you so much for being there. I really enjoyed it to be here. It's always a pleasure. Time goes by so fast. How can I change this? Let me find. Yeah. Change it like so. And I want to thank you for being there. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm always waiting some seconds because there's the delay, so I don't want to miss your messages. That's why I'm live streaming, right? It's for the interactions. If not, I would just go it alone, right? That's not the point. See you later, Phantom, and everyone. Thank you for joining, be it live or after and you're watching a recording. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Friday same time, 10 p.m. 10 p.m. Lisbon, London time. Thank you so much. Happy coding. Bye.